Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Stepbrothers vs. Penguins, group stage matchup in Season 4 of TankiSport. My name is Anthony462. I used to do something like this from another account on another YouTube channel. Recently, I have rediscovered Tanky and look forward to bringing you commentary. This one might be off to a little bit of a shaky start. There are a few things that I was trying to work out in Photoshop and Premiere before beginning this commentary. We'll see if they wind up getting into the final production. But nonetheless, I'm excited to be bringing you commentary again. This game between Stepbrothers today and Penguins. Like I said, this group stage matchup. We are moments away now, so let's head down to the field, I guess, as we get set. And Tank's beginning to self-destruct. Couple of seconds now, and we are underway. First round. Stepbrothers coming into this match looking for a win. Both of these teams, Penguins recently dropping a match to Bulls, in which they nearly were swept. Wound up losing, I believe, 3-0 in that match. They are back now. They are kind of on the verge of things, looking for a spot in the playoff. So here we go. We get primarily defensive hold at first. Both teams just looking to sit back a little bit, wait in their own territory, seek out an opportunity, as coming into the zone now is T.S. Amiri. Close to the zone, retreats, seeing that the flag has been captured by Hollyman, who is now taking the flag down. He has a clear opening, and he is going to be in the clear here. If he can get around, then he can. But right there is Silence to pick up the flag, and Silence is going to take a long route. He loses the flag. Meanwhile, on the other end, I can't see who that is, but it appears Stepbrothers has also taken the flag. And the other flag was returned. And now, here comes Stepbrothers with a chance to capture early, and he does. Kolyaska captures the flag. Puts the Stepbrothers on the board, and they've taken another flag now. That is now Tarjamet had the flag and lost it, and now Jonas has the flag, and he will get in for an easy capture. So early 2-0 lead for Stepbrothers. This is unexpected. Penguins now looking to get on the attack. They've got 3 men running in deep. Ricks at the top gets a repair, and he is destroyed anyway. And now a reset for Penguins. They just can't seem to break out of their own zone here, as now Tarjaman has taken the flag again. And has all 3, has speed, has double damage, double power, double damage and double shield. Runs out of them, but gets a speed back. And he is destroyed, but right there, perhaps taking the flag is Aqua. I believe that is, SQUA, my apologies. Like I said, I'm new to this. I've recently rediscovered Tanky. I used to be in the commentary, so this one might be off to a little bit of a shaky start. But I'm going to try my best just to try to test things out today, and hopefully this will work out well. So meanwhile, we have Hollyman with the flag, and he is at full health now. Drops the flag off there. A respawn right in the area. That's Final Stage, who picks up the flag. Looking for the first capture for Penguins today. And he drops the flag. Ricks takes it. And Ricks captures the flag. So Penguins get on the board now. It's 2-1 still in favor of Stepbrothers. Silence now coming into the zone for Penguins. He's low on health, though, and will be destroyed by Squaw. I believe that's how you pronounce that. Meanwhile, you have Hollyman, Ricks, and Marcos back to defend, and now Ricks and Hollyman go on the offensive attack. T.S. Amiri and Kolyaska penetrating but could not get deep there. Meanwhile, on the other end, Final Stage picks up the flag, and he is at full health, full speed. And here he comes, and it looks like he will have an easy capture here. He's going behind the building. Let's see what happens when he emerges. He's being shot at. He was destroyed rather easily there. And Marcos has the flag now and is at full health, has a repair. Goes behind the building, retreating. The other flag has been taken up by Tarjamet, but he has now lost the flag, and Silence returns just before being destroyed. Now here comes Marcos for a capture, and that ties the game up. Not even halfway through, about halfway through. Penguins ties it up. We are at 2-2. Very high scoring affair so far. As now Hollyman sits back, gets a destruction there. Meanwhile, Final Stage on the attack, destroyed there. A lot of players about to respawn now as Marcos is the only Penguins player that's active. Now Ricks joins the fight. Hollyman as well in Final Stage. And now here come Stepbrothers again on the attack. They are playing around middle of the field. Squaw waiting for an opportunity to attack. T.S. Amiri, as this was all going on, took the flag and got an easy capture while Penguins were still respawning, and now we have a 3-2 match. Tarjamet sitting back. Marcos way back in defense, looking to prevent T.S. Amiri from taking the flag. Could not. T.S. Amiri goes around, has a repair, or picks up a repair. And now carries the flag into the middle of the field. Squaw now looking to get the flag. Has a repair. Uses it. Goes back into the zone. He's destroyed, though, and Silence will get there to return the flag. Meanwhile, Final Stage has taken the flag. And he is into the Penguin zone. As the flag has also been taken by Kolyaska. So both teams have the flag right now. Final Stage holding on to the flag. He's lost the flag, though, as a result of that overdrive. However, Marcos still remains with the flag. Jonas takes a shot at him. Still at 3/4 health about. And Jonas will be destroyed rather easily there. Double team by Silence. And Marcos. Tarjamet now is frozen through overdrive. That's Ricks, who returns the flag. And this paves the way for what could be a capture for Marcos as he rounds the corner now behind the building and now captures the flag. And so Penguins has tied it up again. We are at 3-3. Very high scoring affair here today in this round one between Stepbrothers and Penguins. As Tarjamet comes around now, but he's destroyed. Jonas now with full health and all 3 power-ups coming into the zone. Marcos trying to defend. Marcos with the heavier hole, and now on low health there, destroyed was Jonas. Squaw sitting back playing defense here. Meanwhile, Kolyaska taking shots, took a shot at Final Stage there, who hits the repair. Final Stage looking to get on the attack. As meanwhile, T.S. Amiri has taken the flag for Stepbrothers. Moving quickly back into his zone now. Goes behind the buildings. This is going to be hard to counter here as Amiri will capture the flag, making it 4-3 in favor of Stepbrothers with 1:30 to go. Silence destroyed right before he was about to take the flag. T.S. Amiri now sitting back in defense. And now if you're Stepbrothers, you should be sitting back in defense. Just need to hold on for another 1:17 seconds, and the battle is yours. Is now a 3-man attack for Penguins. Ricks, Final Stage, and Silence all moving in to the Stepbrothers zone. Silence looks to have the most direct path to the flag. Final Stage will take it first. Final Stage is not destroyed there. He gets away, and the defense fails there for Stepbrothers. Final Stage on low health, though. We'll see if he can make it all the way back. As meanwhile, on the other end, Taramet takes a flag. Kolyaska takes a flag briefly. Taramet was there and was destroyed. Final Stage, or sorry, that is Squaw has the flag, but he's destroyed. The flag is returned and captured by Final Stage, who was on low health all the way. And we are at a 4-4 draw right now. Kolyaska moves in. Do we have time for one more capture? I guess we'll see. Hits the repair, but he's going to be destroyed by Ricks and Marcos. Double team there. And now Jonas is destroyed by Hollyman. Doesn't look like we'll be able to get another capture in this battle, but Final Stage moves in anyway, takes the flag, moves behind the building, will try to escape the Stepbrothers zone. I don't think he has enough time, and he's destroyed anyways, but we have a draw between Stepbrothers and Penguins in a very high-scoring first round, 4-4, and man, that was entertaining between Stepbrothers and Penguins. A lot of captures in that first round. We'll see if the energy continues in the second round. I was a little bit curious there as to Stepbrothers' decision when they had the 4-3 lead with 1:30 to go, not to just sit back and play defense. To borrow an American football reference, play prevent defense. But it wound up leading to a Penguins capture, and we are back now with the second round. Still tied at 0-0 in the match, as round 2 now underway. T.S. Amiri, the early attack, Final Stage on the attack for Stepbrothers. And there's Silence retreating behind the building about at half health. He's being double teamed by Squaw and Tarjamet now. Ricks now moving in to the zone to prevent Kolyaska from taking the flag. Does so. He took the flag briefly, but Ricks was able to destroy him. Meanwhile, on the other end, Jonas briefly takes a flag. Final Stage returns after destroying him, and now Final Stage destroyed. Tarjamet battling now with Silence. It was going to be Silence all the way there. He had a lot more health. Squaw now battling with Silence one-on-one. Jonas behind the building trying to get involved with this battle, and he winds up being the one to destroy Silence in the end. Jonas and Tarjamet playing defense now, as here comes Hollyman into the scene on low health now. Takes the flag. Ricks there with him. The slower Ricks with the Viking hole, I believe that is. Hollyman with the Hunter is moving away. And even though he's on low health, he's pretty close to a capture. Meanwhile, T.S. Amiri had the flag. And that flag was returned, and Final Stage captures. And it is 1-0 Stepbrothers. Early lead again for Stepbrothers. We'll see if they can capitalize on this one. As Final Stage moves back now. Looking to get on the attack again. Hit a repair, but Squaw still was able to destroy him. Kolyaska now moves in with T.S. Amiri. Kolyaska had the flag briefly, but was destroyed, and now the flag is returned. Battle going on at the midfield now. Final Stage battling there with Jonas. Jonas gets the better of him in that match, and Jonas is destroyed now as T.S. Amiri and Kolyaska move in again, and it's just all Penguins right now in the offensive attack. They seem to have Stepbrothers pinned back in their own zone. Kolyaska, if he can get around here, might have a decent chance of getting away. He gets to around the middle of the field. We'll see if Hollyman can prevent him from going farther. He does. T.S. Amiri is there, though, to take the flag. Hits the repair button. Moves back into his own zone. This could be a capture here. T.S. Amiri with the Wasp captures there, and the Penguins have tied it again. 1-1 now, with 7:10 remaining in round 2. Kolyaska and Squaw there now. The flag belonging to Kolyaska as he moves away. Penguins looking for back-to-back captures, but Hollyman there to destroy him. And Marcos trying to return this flag now before Tarjamet could get there. Meanwhile, Ricks had taken the flag for a moment for Stepbrothers, but lost the flag. It will remain out of the way of Penguins. Not on the base, not returned yet, but back a little farther behind where that flag normally is. Jonas doesn't return it, seeing that opportunity to make Stepbrothers go a little bit farther there to try to take that flag and try to capture. T.S. Amiri coming in now, but he's double teamed by Marcos, and Hollyman destroys Hollyman, but ultimately is destroyed by Marcos. Meanwhile, on the other end, Tarjamet now back in defense. Squaw moving up on the attack, so is Jonas. And now moving in on this left side is T.S. Amiri. Marcos and Hollyman both see him. Hollyman is fighting with Kolyaska, though, and Marcos destroys him there. But meanwhile, Rix has taken the flag for Stepbrothers on low health, though. He is destroyed. Final stage in the Wasp and all power-ups. Moving in now, but he's quickly being destroyed. He is destroyed. Marcos takes the flag. Meanwhile, Squaw looks to take the flag for Penguins, but can't. Marcos moving in, and he captures now. And that is going to be a 2-1 lead now for Stepbrothers. They take this lead with, again, 5:20 remaining in round 2. This was tied at the last point of the last battle. Very high-scoring affair so far from both teams. Have had no problems capturing early. Marcos moving back in defense now. So is Rix. Rix is on low health. Jonas and Squaw back in defense, but quickly moving forward for Penguins. This might open things up a little bit here for Stepbrothers to potentially go on the attack. As Black Angel now moving in with final stage. Black Angel, I believe, is new to this battle. Final stage is destroyed there. Black Angel moving in, takes a flag, battling with Tarjamet, is destroyed. I believe that was Squaw that wound up getting the destruction there. And the flag is returned. Tarjamet moving in, T.S. Amiri and Squaw there now, but a tight-knit defense there for Stepbrothers is going to prevent them from moving any further. Squaw still remains alive for the time being, and now is destroyed almost. Now he's finally destroyed by final stage. And then final stage destroyed by Tarjamet. Jonas moving in now. He's got a direct battle with Black Angel approaching. The two go at it. Looks like Black Angel has the upper hand here on both health and the power-ups. Jonas hits repair, so does Black Angel. Meanwhile, T.S. Amiri takes the flag. Moving quickly out of the zone, but I believe he's on low health, and now he's destroyed. Kolyaska, though, is right there to take it. He's quickly deteriorating in health, though. Still has the flag on this far side. Loses the flag. And T.S. Amiri takes it again after respawning. Hits the repair button. He's moving quickly into the zone. Let's see if he can capture, and he can. And Penguins ties it again. We are tied at 2. Same thing as last round. Penguins goes down early to Stepbrothers, who take the commanding lead early. And then Penguins just continue to fight back. And now Kolyaska has it again with an opportunity to give Penguins their first lead of either of these opening 2 games. And he moves in quickly now. Let's see if he can capture. He's about half health. And he does. And he does give Penguins their first lead of the match. As now he is destroyed and Rix comes in seeking an opportunity for revenge. Rix moving quickly now in the Viking. And that was Tarjamet tried to use overdrive there but could not get near Black Angel, who now captures. And we are tied again at 3. Very high scoring affair in round 2. Marcos sitting back in defense now. I believe that flag remains at the base. Kolyaska now the only man back in defense. Jonas trying to help him out. Now he moves back. Hollyman takes the flag, I believe, briefly. And Squaw has a flag, my apologies. And Squaw moving in to his own zone now. Let's see if he can capture and give Penguins another lead. And he can, as he uses a repair. And it is 4-3 Penguins. And now you have to imagine that Penguins should be sitting back in defense here. Marcos takes the flag. T.S. Amiri trying to destroy Marcos, who's on really low health. We'll see. He might be able to get over this bridge here, but we'll see how much farther he can get. Kolyaska has a flag, meanwhile, for Penguins. And passes off to T.S. Amiri. I believe Kolyaska was destroyed. Meanwhile, on the other end, that flag picked up by Marcos. T.S. Amiri coming in, trying to attack Marcos. Final stage, was able to destroy him there. Squad now with the flag for Penguins. As moving in now is an attack from Stepbrothers, but they could not return the flag there. And Penguins may be looking at their first win of the match and the first win by either team of the match. After trailing or being tied for a majority of this match, they are 37 seconds away from taking a 1-0 lead in this very high-scoring affair. Marcos moving in quickly now. Tarjamet with the flag still remains there on high health. Marcos is trying to move in and destroy Tarjamet. And you know that Stepbrothers are desperate right now just to get a return. Marcos winds up losing the flag. Kolyaska moves in. If he can get a return here, it will be officially over, and it is. So Penguins strike first in terms of the overall match. They lead 1-0, and this is kind of just reflective of what Stepbrothers should have done last round, in my opinion. In those final moments, even though Stepbrothers was able to take the flag again, Penguins just simply sat back, played their game, didn't worry about getting another capture, and held on to the flag. Both of the flags were taken, but neither could capture, which is exactly what Penguins wanted there. And so they capture their first lead of the match. There have been 15 total captures so far. 8 in the first round, 7 in that second round. So I don't mean to sound like a broken record, but a very high-scoring match so far today. As the scoring has Stepbrothers up 1-0. I believe that should be designated to Penguins, who won that last round. Unless there was a mixture on the scoring. But either way, T.S. Amiri and Kolyaska now moving in. And that might have been the case. They might have had the wrong colors up for that last round. Like I said, I haven't watched too much. I haven't played too much Tanky recently. I'm not familiar with the rosters, but I believe that there was a scoring error on that last round with the score bar. As now Squaw battling with T.S. Amiri, I believe that is over there. Final stage, back in the fence. All of what I'm being told is Penguins, or what is being shown as Penguins, back in the fence. I'm just going to try to call it, like I said, this is really a test broadcast for me. I'm just going to try to call this the best that I can. Not knowing too much about the teams, just trying to get back into commentary. The next broadcast I do, there will probably be more effort into this. Just really trying to test things out today. So I'll call things as they're shown on the screen, I guess. Meanwhile, now Assertive, who checks into the game now for Penguins, is destroyed, as he had briefly taken the flag. Hollyman takes the flag now, and he's destroyed quickly. Rick's now triple team there, and he will be destroyed as well. I know Rick's in final stage are members of Penguins, and I could have sworn that Penguins won that last round with both of them. And I remember, I believe I remember Hollyman from the original esports tournaments, back with the Star Ladder tournaments. Very, very good player in esports. the fact that he's continuing to play is pretty nostalgic for me. But I remember calling games with him back when I forget what team he was on. He might have been on the E-Guards team. Because I remember calling a lot of those games back in around 2015, 2016, even back so far as 2014. But we have a bit of a lull here to start this second match, or this third round, my apologies, as it is scoreless still with 6:40 remaining. Unusual given the last two matches. Like I said, we've had 15 total captures in these past two rounds. And now we have none in this battle so far. Meanwhile, Rick's moving in now for Penguins, but he's destroyed. Very defensive battle. I think Stepbrothers is content right now to just sit back in defense and just make sure that Penguins doesn't get a capture, can't get a win in either of these next two rounds. Tarjamet sitting back playing defense for Stepbrothers. He's at half health now. He's there with Squaw. As Rix moves in now with low health. Silence moving in as well. He's got a bit more health. As Classic, who checks into the game for Stepbrothers, also sitting back in defense, right around the area of the flag. No attack there from or really anywhere so far from Stepbrothers in this round. As now finally Assertive tries to move in, but he flips and is destroyed. Rick's Hollyman on that far side looking to move in. Meanwhile, finally an attack. T.S. Amiri moving in. He looks like he will be able to pick up the flag with ease. We'll see how far he can get with it. Reversing now back across the field. He's going to have a meeting with Silence there. He has more health than Silence, and he destroys him. Now backed up by Kolyaska. He drops a flag off for Kolyaska, who moves back, and he's lower on health. But he is still moving quickly, and it might be a capture if he can get behind this building and get a repair. And he does. He destroys final stage, I believe that was. He's destroyed there, though. And that flag was ultimately captured by Squaw. He had left that flag off there, so Stepbrothers now takes a 1-0 lead in this third round. And if that score bar is correct, that would be huge for Stepbrothers to get a second win. That would put this match away, meaning they wouldn't need to go to the fourth round to win the match and claim victory today against Penguins. Tarjamet and I believe that was Classic back there in defense, as now the flag has been taken again by T.S. Amiri. He's moving in quickly now. He has speed, and he is destroyed, but a respawning Kolyaska will be able to pick up the flag there. We'll see how far he can get. If he can get behind the building, again, this is a very good area for the team that is able to get behind the building. Kolyaska sits there. We'll see if he'll be able to capture, but there is a Penguins player there looking to take the flag. Couldn't, though, as Kolyaska returns and captures, and it is a 2-0 lead now for Stepbrothers with 2:55 to go. As Silence takes the flag, T.S. Amiri destroys him and returns the flag before being destroyed himself. Hollyman moving in with Ricks. Desperation time for Penguins as they send 3 men on the attack. Assertive now, looking to assert his way into the Penguins' defense. Pun completely intended, but he could not and was destroyed by Classic. As Squaw back there with Tarjamet now on defense. commanding 2-0 lead in this round for Stepbrothers as they look to close it out with 2:10 remaining. And again, a win in this round would give them a victory in this match. A Penguins team already struggling after a loss to Bulls just a few days ago. Bulls, one of the better teams, of course, in this tournament. But still, Penguins were unable to win a round there. And now they have been unable to win a round today. So going back now to that previous round, where Stepbrothers sat back, if that scoring is correct, Stepbrothers really just sat back there at the end. They really, I guess, learned from their mistake in the first round where they continued on the attack in the final 2 minutes. Instead, they continued to just sit back, allow the clock to run out, and that's what gave them that win in that round. So that was a great job there, and they, because of that, because they were able to hang on to that flag and prevent a capture in the last 2 minutes, they are now in a position where they could win in round 3. It's always what you want to look for when coming into one of these matches, is how can we get a win the quickest? And you can't win in 2 rounds, but you can win in 3. As T.S. Amiri with the flag now looking to really punch this one away for Stepbrothers as he captures there. That is going to be a 3-0 lead, and Stepbrothers is going to claim the victory today. We will still have a round 4 because of the way these tournaments work. But it will not deny Stepbrothers the victory today. As the final seconds tick off now, and Stepbrothers officially has claimed their second victory of the day. And just an excellent performance. Stepbrothers, I believe, now they have captured 11 total flags. That is outscoring Penguins 11-7 today. So not a complete blowout, as the score may suggest right now, with Stepbrothers up 2-0, and with a certain victory in today's match. But still, Stepbrothers has made it hurt where it matters for Penguins, and as a result, they've been able to completely put this one away going into this final round now. As here we are, the 4th round has now begun. Assertive and Squaw. Assertive might be lagging there. Squaw moves in quickly now. Final stage back in defense, and Squaw could not get through. So, I guess the objective for Penguins now is simply to not get shut out in this match after the shutout against the Bulls. Definitely looking for at least something here after a hard-fought battle, except for that last round. They look like they could compete. This looked like it would be a 4-rounder and maybe even end in a draw. But here we are, round 3, and Penguins is simply fighting not to lose or draw all 4 rounds to finally get a win in a round. As moving in now is Marcos, I believe that was, but he retreats and is double teamed. And both teams might just be kind of practicing here. It doesn't look like either team is really trying too hard to get a victory in this round. This might actually be the result of, there might be something happening here. It might be some sort of a pause. As you can see, Assertive is moving in now. But yeah, it definitely looks like some sort of a pause here. Penguins. Final stage has been very good for Penguins today, even though they have not been able to win a round yet. He was very good in the match against Bulls as well. Team could not get the victory, though, as now the players have begun to leave. Yes, there was some sort of a pause there. They're going to reset, and we're going to have 2 minutes until the next round begins. Like I said, first time I'm trying to do this, so might be a little bit shaky. Just bear with me. I promise you the next broadcast will be at least a little bit better. I'll do a little bit more preparation for this one. I'm just simply testing out a few programs today and how they would work for something like this. Recording this through Adobe Premiere and recording the audio through Adobe Audition. So next time I intend on having a full score bar of my own. I've already developed a score bar, just did not plan on importing that for today's match for time purposes. But if you look on this channel, you will see that I have done commentary before. I did it many years ago. When I was I forget what my account name was then. But I've recently rediscovered Tanky. I am a sports student at a university now, sports media, and any type of experience that you can get is always good experience in the sports media world. If anybody has an interest in sports, the best thing that you can do is start doing things on your own, and that's kind of the reason why I've taken up doing this type of broadcasting again. I don't mean to compete with the official broadcasters by any means. I just simply want to get my own experience. The more video production I can do, the better. And so I will be, at least some of the time, commentating and editing some of these matches. As now the fourth round is finally officially underway. Stepbrothers again with the 2-0 lead over Penguins. This round will not make a difference in the outcome of today's match. Stepbrothers has already secured the required number of wins because of the tie in the first round to have won today's match. So they will be leaving today with a victory regardless of what happens here. Meanwhile, that is a new player has checked into the match. Easy Solo, I believe that player's name is, as he moves in now. He's on low health, but he has the flag for Penguins. He's destroyed there, though. Marcos takes the flag. And Marcos captures there, so Penguins takes a 1-0 lead here. Again, Penguins just looking not to get shut out in this match. Looking simply to get a win, as they haven't in their previous matches. The match against Bulls, as I've repeatedly mentioned, that was another one of the matches that I've watched recently. That was one of only a few, I should say, that I've watched recently since getting back into watching TankiSport. Like I said, I did a lot of the broadcasting when StarLadder was the esports website for Tanky. Those were fun days. Teams like Arcade, Angels and Demons, Epic Guards. There was another team that was sponsored that wound up winning a title. I forget their name. It started with a G. You can maybe remind me in the comments which team that was. And so I am excited at the prospect of being able to announce again. Assertive now going against a Stepbrothers player, new Stepbrothers player who has checked into this match, as that player gets a destruction there. I can't read the full name. Pod Pivas, I believe. I will call that player Pod just for simplicity's sake. Classic is back there as well, who checked in the last round. Both are on low health. Neither flag in play right now. Kolyaska battling with Marcos there. And we'll see who gets the better of the two in this battle. It will be Kolyaska, who is then destroyed by Final Stage. Hollyman back there with Final Stage, both looking to get on the attack. They are the two fastest tanks for their team, as well as T.S. Amiri, who I am not sure is still in the game. But Final Stage now moving in silence as well as in the middle of the battleground. Kolyaska and I believe that was the player Pod Pivas there. Kolyaska now is destroyed. The other player was destroyed as well. T.S. Amiri, who actually is in the game, plays for Stepbrothers, my apologies, moving in, but was destroyed there. And now Final Stage on low health, just trying to get a hit, but could not. Was destroyed there by Kolyaska. Assertive back in defense. Takes a shot there, but it misses. I think he hit the building there as Kolyaska moves in again, but was destroyed. T.S. Amiri now battling, as well as Pod Pivas looking to move their way in, but they are both destroyed. Final Stage, again, back in defense, along with Marcos. Kolyaska now moving in, as well as T.S. Amiri, and they could have 3 here if they move quickly. A 3-on-2 perhaps, but Assertive and Final Stage are back on full health as now 3 of them move in. It becomes a 2-on-1 as 1 on each team are destroyed, 2 in total. But Penguins quickly moving back in defense now. They are outnumbered now, Stepbrothers. But Kolyaska there uses a repair. We'll see if he can get out of the zone as T.S. Amiri joins the rush, but he could not get there in time. He was destroyed in silence. Return the flag. But now here comes Tarjamet now with the flag, but he quickly loses it after being destroyed by Final Stage, who will leave that flag there strategically, again to make Stepbrothers go the extra mile. Very quiet match so far. I guess that's expected for a match, or for a game, that does not have any outcome on the match results. Kolyaska is in the zone, but Silence is back there and has more health. We'll be able to destroy him, perhaps, but it is now a 2-on-2 rush as a few of them are destroyed on both teams there, but the flag was returned. 4 minutes, less than 4 minutes remaining in this 4th and final round. Not a deciding round, as mentioned. Penguins lead right now 1-0. That if they held on, they would wind up still losing this match 2-1, which I believe personally accurately reflects how today's match has gone. A 1-round differential instead of a 2-round differential. Prior to this round, Stepbrothers was really only outscoring Penguins by 11-7. It is now 11-8 as Penguins has captured a flag here in this 4th round. Hollyman has the flag there, but he flipped over and he's going to be destroyed, and the flag is going to be returned. Meanwhile, Pod Pivas has the flag for Stepbrothers, and looks like he could get a capture here. He won't get the capture, but there are 3 other players in the vicinity, and that will be Squaw, who ultimately captures the flag, and we are tied at 1 in this 4th round. So now, all in all, it is 12-8 in terms of flags captured in this battle, as now there is a 2-on-1 opportunity, but respawning there was T.S. Amiri. Still a 2-on-1 opportunity, but Silence is on low health, and Hollyman could not help him there, as now Hollyman is outnumbered in the Stepbrothers zone, so he will be destroyed. T.S. Amiri is right there to prevent any Penguins players from taking the flag again. Tarjamet has the flag for Stepbrothers, who could get a capture. Both flags are in the same area, as Marcos now moving in could get a return and pick up the flag there for Penguins, which he does. He's on low health, though, but Assertive is there and will be able to take this flag as he moves away now. But he is destroyed as well. Classic is there, and he may not be able to return his flag. He does, but just barely, as he is low on health. With a minute 30 remaining, we have a 1-1 draw in this 4th round. Kolyaska now has the flag for Stepbrothers. He will take it behind the building, as Easy Solo has the flag for Penguins. He is moving back quickly. Again, Penguins just simply looking not to be shut out in this match. Easy Solo has the flag, but meanwhile, Squaw has the flag, I believe, for Stepbrothers. And he is sitting behind the building, merely wanting to run the clock out, unless this flag should be returned, in which case he would look for the capture. But it is not urgent for Stepbrothers to capture here. Not particularly urgent for either team, as we have 35 seconds remaining. Same kind of strategy as was the case when we were ending the 2nd round, where both teams have the flag. But Stepbrothers is just content here to sit back and let this match expire. Great match today between Penguins and Stepbrothers. The final score will not reflect exactly how tight this match was most of the time. We've now had 2 draws, and except for the 3rd round, both of these previous matches were decided, the 2nd round was decided only by 1 capture. And that will bring an end to today's broadcast, so thank you very much for watching. Like I said, I'm hoping that this will be a little less shaky going forward. I'm going to do a little bit more research before the next game that I broadcast. Not sure which game that will be right now, but I will see you guys soon. So, for myself, Anthony462, thank you very much for watching today's broadcast. Your final score, Stepbrothers 2, Penguins 0. Have a good night, everybody.